Howdy everybody, look at this. Notre Dame playing BC today. I'm rooting for them. Anyway, I want to make a video about the Hodge twins. I really enjoy them. They're a couple of funny dudes. They crack on each other, and yes, they swear. And by that I mean cuss words. Look, I have heard them say a few different times, and they're joking around, but in jest there's always truth. And hearing that Christians are shaming them for cussing in their videos, to the point now where they've even gone ahead and bleeped their videos whenever they say a egregious cuss word like the F word. The thing is, I want to say this. I do not believe that saying a cuss word is a sin unless it is used towards people in a derogatory way. In other words, what I'm saying is, if I say I got to take a, S word, I got to take a dump, but I use the S word, I don't think I'm sinning. By all accounts, we use the S word to symbolize poop. And I know a lot of you probably are like, well, I don't want to hear you talking about poop. Well, we're human, we all do it, so get over it. Now, with that also being said, I think it's also an issue when we say, oh, you can't cuss. Tell me in the Bible where it says you can't cuss. I'll tell you this. Yes, Jesus does warn us about using four-letter words that are used to intentionally offend people, like calling someone a fool. Jesus uses the example of a fool. You might as well say that's a cuss word, because you're only typically saying that when you're intentionally insulting someone. Now, I might call myself a fool, but I don't want to call others that, unless I know that for a fact that I'm using it in the definition of the Bible. In other words, a foolish person is one that does not regard the Bible in high standing. But with that being said, the only time I believe that having cuss words come out of your mouth is a sin is when it's derogatory. You're using that cuss word to insult someone. Otherwise, them saying it's a good show is not wrong. I don't think it's a sin. In fact, I love it. I love their ending of their videos when they slam the table and say that was a darn good show. And no, I'm not cussing. Because I personally believe the only thing I find wrong with cuss words is, again, not that it's a sin, but it's an unnecessary part of our language. Do we really need to cuss? I don't think so. But I'd also be a hypocrite, because I cuss a lot when I get mad. And I'm going to own up to that. I do. So therefore, when I watch people that cuss, I want to listen to how they're presenting it. Are they trying to shame someone, or are they just saying, that's a ridiculous idea? Which most of the time when they are cussing, it's towards an idea, not a person. So, no. And I think us as Christians need to stop. Stop getting on them. First off, are they Christian? I hope so. Because even if they aren't, they at least support our morals. They're pro-life. They're pro-Constitution, which protects our right to worship Jesus. So, at the end of the day, they say a cuss word here and there, I'm not going to whine about it. And honestly, I think you Christians shouldn't either. Unless they are Christian, I would offer this. If they are Christians, maybe to not offend people, tone it down. Because as Christians, we should focus on the idea of not intentionally offending people. Even though I'm calling my show, Let's Get Offensive. But again, I'm calling it that because I know I'm going to say something that might offend people. And I think even this video might offend some people. Oh, how dare you say that cussing is not a sin? I think it depends on how it's used. To me, that's what Scripture shows. But that's me. And I hope you enjoy. Hodge Twins, keep doing what you're doing. Love you, and I'm going to keep watching your videos no matter what. God bless.